Okay, good morning. It's May 18th, Monday, and here are our numbers. Oh, here she comes. Good morning, Miss Davis. Good morning, Mr.
Good
Roski.
morning.
Hi. Okay, here are our numbers for Monday, May 18th. We've got 2,163 total active listings for single family residential, Allegheny County. That is 18% up from last year. Look at those numbers last year, 9% down, the year before 20% down. So we are definitely in a improvement as far as buyers go for sure. We've got 360 total new listings in the last 7 days, almost 90 up from last year. 90 is a lot when you're looking at just like 360. So we're 30% up from last year. 340 pending. So this is the first time in a while. Let's see. This same time last month, we saw numbers in the black all the way across, in the positive number. So I always think that it's interesting whenever we see, sometimes I see little patterns, but total new listings here, this is when I would list. Do you know what I mean? Like your listing is going to stand out when there aren't as many other listings or other competition. So 340 pendings, that's 7% up from last year. We had big negative numbers last year. 7% up. 192 sold in Allegheny County. That's up 8% from last year. That was 18% down from the year before. And we saw a big swing from last week. I think last week was down due to Mother's Day. This probably would have been a positive number if it hadn't been a holiday weekend. This is a big number change from last week, from 53 average days on market to 36. That's telling me that agents, listing agents, and sellers are getting the memo that in order to sell quickly, you need to be priced correctly. Because look at the sales price to list price ratio. Look how well these go hand in hand. Um, Less days on the market, closer to asking when you price accordingly. 347, 232. Let's see if I can find that was this one. Hold on one second. Back up. There we go. Here are the $1 million ones that sold in Allegheny County, Edgeworth, Marshall, Mount Lebanon, Bell Acres, two in Bell Acres. Just always like to look to see who the listing agents are and Fox Chapel. But then there's quite a few here in the 900 and 800 range. So we're a little bit above average at 347, 232, which is the average sales price in Allegheny County last week. And then total number of price reductions, this jumped up almost 60 points from 567, and it's definitely up from last year, and it's certainly up higher than our average. That's telling me too that even though our numbers here reflect Allegheny County, this number reflects all of the MLS. So maybe Allegheny County got the memo that they need to price correctly, but all of MLS has not. So we're seeing a huge influx of price reductions last week. And then we've got 176 expireds. That's a little bit higher than last year and definitely well above average. 8,524. So 10 more individuals in West Penn. And interest rates went down just a touch at 6.36. Does anyone have any questions? Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget, tomorrow is team meeting and hope to see you here. Bye, y'all. Have a
Bye
good week.
bye.
Bye.